Good morning, everybody. SoCalsabre here, and it's a beautiful Friday morning in Victorville, California. I hope this finds all of you doing well, and I hope you have some great plans for this upcoming Mother's Day weekend. But for now, I'm going to show you. It's not even an unboxing; it's just like a little demo of one of the old school football games titled Paydirt. This was out by the Avalon Hill Company in the 70s, in the early 80s, and they also had another one out. This one is for the professional, the NFL. They had one called Bowl Bound. That was for all the college teams. Still available on eBay, but they're out of print now. So what you get, taking a gamble like I did. About 5 years ago, I decided I just want to get this one into my collection. It's a collection item, but as one of our subscribers asked me to do a couple demos on football, and I did one second season football, and I'm going to do another one for him. I'm not sure which, but it'll be a game that's more readily available. But in the meantime, I wanted to show you some of the old school football so that you know how far the developers have come over the years in producing their games. So without any further talk from this guy, let's go over and take a look at what Paydirt Football brings you. Okay, so we got the rule book. This one was revised in 1981, and it's got to tell the black is the current, and there's some of the rules are in blueprint. It says the differences from the rules of the 1979 version are printed in blue ink. So you can see it's all text, no pretty pictures and things like we get nowadays. But it's cool. It does its job. It does a good job for the time, early 70s. I can't remember what else games were out there besides Superstar Baseball I used to play. But you can see the basic rules aren't too long. Then you got the advanced rules. I only played a little bit, well, so I could learn. So even for this demo of the basic rules, I didn't get into the advanced rules. But if I was going to be playing this on a regular rotation, I would play with the basic, and then I would add advanced rules in as I went along, so that you can see that there's quite a few of them. But the gentleman I got this from on eBay, he was also nice enough to send me copies out of what used to be the Avalon Hill Sports Magazine that dealt with the boxing, the Superstar Baseball, with Bowl Bound, and he sent me the copies for Paydirt. And as they would do the additional rules for here, and then there's solo rules of charts in here for you if you're playing solo, which most of us do nowadays. So they were always back in the day trying to make the thematic portion of the game better as it went along, as they got inputs from players and so forth. So it's pretty cool. I was very familiar with the magazine because I followed it, because we started playing Superstar Baseball in the early 80s, and that used to give us updates and free cards and stuff like that. Well, anyway, as you can see down here, these are the 1980 charts. Each team has its own chart. It has an offensive side. As you can see, the Detroit defense, or offense, I'm sorry. And down the number left and right, there's numbers 10 through 39, and that's going to be for the dice rolls, which I'll show to you in a little bit. Then across the top, there's 9 columns. It says line plunge, off tackle, end run, draw, screen, short pass, medium pass, long pass, and tight end. Those are the type of offensive plays that you can call. And inside the chart, you can see there's yellow, which is always going to be some sort of a penalty. Red, which means that most likely it's going to be a negative effect on the play, and green normally is a positive effect on the play. And I'll show you the charts on that in a little bit. Then on defense, each team has across the top 9. That's the same 9 that I just read off the offensive plays. Then down the left, they have 6 different types of defenses they can call: a standard 4-3-4, a short yardage 6-1-4 or 7-1-3, a spread 4-4-3, A short pass defense, 3-5-3. A long pass or prevent defense, 3-3-5. And then the last one is a blitz. Over here on both teams have special teams. You use this chart. When you across the top, it reads from left to right. This chart reads kickoff, kickoff returns, punts returns, interception returns, and field goals. And again, there's our 1 through 39 over here. Okay. So what I'm thinking we're going to do here, I'll show this. Put this back down here. We're going to have the Rams kick off the Detroit. Okay. They take the 3 dice. These are the same kind of dice that the same configurations that's used in Bull Bun. It's also used in Superstar and Avalon Hill baseball. 10 through 39 are the numbers. You read the black die first, then you add them up. Okay, so we're going to be kicking off to the Lions. Let's see what happens here. We got a 20, so we go to 20 right here. Then we go off to the kickoff thing. Okay, so he kicked out. Say he kicked from the 35. He kicked 15. The punt 115 or the kickoff on 59 yards. So we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 59 yards. Okay? So then we want to look at the return for the Lions. So the second column here is the kickoff return. So we're going to roll the dice for the Lions. This time they got a 36. We're going to go 36 to the kickoff return. He returned it 18 yards. So we're going to be going, that's 9, 14, 18 yards. Then they give you this little marker. You put it on there. That's the 10-yard marker. And that's the play. That's the kickoff. Pretty simple on kickoffs. A little bit more difficult here on the plays. I'm going to show you the plays in a minute, but I want to show you a few charts first. Down here we have a legend chart. The writing's real light, so I'm sure you can't read it, and it just defines the different colors and the different abbreviations within them. Like this has KO, TD in parentheses, TD, and you know. And over here, on the left side, we have the offensive plays. And then here, the defensive plays. And these are the numbers I'm going to show you in a minute. And do a cross-reference, and I'll show you the cross-reference. Okay. On this chart here, if you're playing 2 people, they keep it covered up from the opponent. And so we'll say, okay, I'm going to be doing an offensive play 3. I keep that covered. So 3 is an end run. And then the opponent's got his chart, and it says, okay, defensive play. And he says, I'm going to pick a B, which is a short yardage, 614, 713. You think really knows that this is going to be a run. So we're going 3, B. Okay, the 1 through 39 dice again for the offense. We got 36 again. Boy, okay. And we're going over here, and it's a green 4 for the offense. Now we're going to roll the red and green dice for the defense. And these dice here, it's just, I don't know if I showed you that. That's how you read this is the 10 dice, so it's 30 and then 6. These 2 dice here, you're just going to add them. There's no 10s or anything on it. You just add them. Okay. So it's a 3. So, first of all, we're going to go to the defense that we called B. All right? And then we're going to go over to what we thought, which was an end run over here. Okay? And then we're going to go down to the 3, which is a green 1. Okay, so now we have 2 greens, but they're going to add up, and that's going to be the result of the play. +4, +5. I forgot what the first number was already. See what it's like when you get old? But anyway, what you would do on some other plays is, okay, we on the offense had a green number, and then they had a green number also. you go down to where they cross and it says add, you just add them together, simple together. You go down here, if it had been a red number, you would go down here and it would say add, but this is a negative number, so if that was 5 and this was a 2, then you would have a 3-yard gain. But then they get into all these other things of touchdowns and defense, penalties and all so forth. But this is the whole chart. You know, it took me a while to try to figure out this chart, but you know, I'm looking back to 1970 when they made this game, and I was just saying, this is really a good job compared to, you know, I'm going to say it's a very good job. It's a very good game, and that's about how it plays, except for, you know, they give you, even got a score pad with it, so you can keep scores and so forth. And how they do the timing. There's a timing chart here. And we're going to say the kickoff took 10 seconds. So we went up here and we did the next 10. Each one of these squares is 10 seconds. We did check 10 seconds for that. Now the next play was a running play that did not go out of bounds. There was no penalties, no timeouts. So that was 40 seconds. You go over, you click off the 40 more seconds. You keep going that down the chart till you get to the end of the quarter. And that's it. I think some of these plays at the time were unrealistic, but they got the game go. Like the normal play, the running play or a completed pass and run is 40 seconds. It's pretty realistic, but everything else is 10, except for kickoffs not returned and extra point attempts, and there's 0. You know, and this says 10 seconds on all scoring plays. Well, if you got a run play that takes 40, I guess they're just saying it's not going to take him 10 seconds to get across, hit the goal line. As soon as he hits the goal line, it's, you know, touchdown. But anyway, good job by these developers back then in the day. I'm happy to have this in my collection. I probably won't be playing it again because it's pretty old as it is, and I like to keep it as a collector's item. My box was a little dinged up when it came, but you know, what are you going to do on eBay? And these are real old games, so you can't expect perfection on them. So I own the 1980 charts came with this game, and I also went out and I bought the 1971 team charts. So I get a chart for every team in the league at the time. So, you like this, go out and hit that like button down there, hit that subscribe button, push this out into your social media channels. Let's keep the channel growing so more people can enjoy and give me ideas. And speaking of ideas, man, if you got something you want me to look at, please put it in the remarks so that I can consider it. So thank you again for stopping by, and until you see me again or hear from me, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and in these days of COVID, stay safe.